Ansu Fati, once hailed as Leo Messi's successor, is now making history in France. Since joining AS Monaco on a season-long loan, Fati has scored 6 goals in his first 5 matches and became the fastest debutant ever to reach 5 goals in Ligue 1 in just 126 minutes. That record had stood since 1947. Right now, Ansu has the best minutes per goal ratio among all players in Europe's top 5 leagues, a goal every 42 minutes. Monaco coach Adolf Hütter said, "Ansu looks stronger and more energetic. He's the kind of player who can decide any game, and he's proven that the Champions League is his level." It seems like Ansu Fati has finally found his magic again. And there is no doubt, this form must have shocked Hansi Flick, the very coach who let him go at the start of the season. And even though he's no longer at Barca, every culé remembers he is still a child of La Masia, and one day he might shine at Blaugrana again. Barca officially confirms the club is back to profit and stability. In their new financial report, the Blaugrana described the 2024-25 season as a year of economic recovery. And the numbers prove it. Operating profit, €2 million, marking the second consecutive year in the black, even without Camp Nou. Total revenue reached €994 million, including €259 million from record sponsorship deals, €170 million from merchandise sales, up to 55% from last year, and strong match day and e-commerce income across 170 countries worldwide. Despite a one-off post-tax loss of €17 million due to UEFA's fines and accounting adjustments, there is major progress. That reduced to €469 million, down by €90 million in a year. The wage bill now stands at just 54% of revenue, fully within UEFA limits. For the 2025-26 season, Barca projects over €1.07 billion in revenue, as the team returns to the renovated Spotify Camp Nou. After years of financial chaos, the club has finally found its balance. It's clear. The Laporta and Deco era isn't about survival anymore. It's about rebirth. Barcelona is getting ready for presidential elections, and fans are already counting the days. After the official financial report confirming profit and stability, something even bigger was revealed. The date of the presidential elections has already been set. Want to know the exact date? The details of the elections and who could become Barca's next president? You'll find it all in the Barcelona Live app. Link is in the pinned comment. Welcome. Barca Femení destroyed Bayern 7-1 in the Champions League. At the Johan Cruyff Stadium, Putellas and Pajor's team put on a total show. It took just 4 minutes for Putellas to fire it straight into the top corner. The keeper had no chance. Pure magic. Alexia once again shows who's the queen of Barca. Pajor scored twice. And Pina finished the night with 2 goals in 5 minutes. 24 shots to 6. Complete domination and a clear statement for the title. Barca Femení are unstoppable again. Rafinha skips Brazil duty to watch Barca Femení. While recovering from his injury, the Brazilian showed up at the Johan Cruyff Stadium to support the girls. And it was worth it. Barca Femení scored 4 goals against Bayern in the first half. Rafinha knows where the real Barca magic is. Jordi Alba is retiring. The 36-year-old former Barca defender will hang up his boots after the MLS season with Inter Miami. His decision follows Sergio Busquets, as both leave Messi behind and close Barca's golden era. Jordi Alba said goodbye to Barcelona too. The 36-year-old defender thanked the club of my life, FC Barcelona. It allowed me to grow, live an unforgettable decade, and win every possible title, Alba wrote. 432 games, 6 La Liga titles, a Champions League, and Euro 2012. A true legend. Thank you, Jordi. After the news of Jordi Alba's retirement, Messi shared an emotional message on Instagram. "Thank you, Jordi. I'll miss you. After everything we've been through, it'll feel strange not seeing you on my left. So many assists over the years. Who's gonna give me those back passes now?" It is the end of the legendary Alba-Messi connection. Barca's pressing is burning out again, and even Barca admits it. After the defeats to PSG 1-2 and Sevilla 1-4, the issue isn't individual mistakes, it's the broken defensive structure and weak pressing. Pau Cubarsí spoke honestly after the match. "We have to start pressing like last season. We've relaxed. And that can't continue." His words echo an old interview from Inigo Martinez, which has gone viral again. "If the pressing is good, no one can break the line. But sometimes we'll play too high. Inigo has always admitted that defending under Flick's system is constant tension. We lived between joy and pain, holding such high line. That's his style, and we perfected it. Now Barca are feeling the consequences. When forwards don't press and the line stays high, the defense burns. Against PSG, the intensity faded. Against Sevilla, it was chaos from the first minute. The problem isn't Flick's ideas. He has them. The problem is that the team stopped pressing as one. Barca want to keep Rashford, but without paying the full fee. The club doesn't plan to trigger the £26.2 million buy option and instead hopes to negotiate a lower fee or another loan with Manchester United. Rashford has 8 goal contributions in his last 7 games and has become a key player for Flick. But now, according to reports from Sport, there is another scenario on the table, a potential swap deal. Manchester United are interested in Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who has lost his starting point to Joan Garcia after back surgery. Given United's urgent search for a goalkeeper, Barca could include ter Stegen in the negotiations as part of a player exchange option to make Rashford deal possible. Whether it's a reduced transfer fee, another loan, or even a swap, one thing is clear: Barca want Rashford to stay. Barca on alert. Sergio Guirassy could become available. According to Mundo Deportivo, the Borussia Dortmund striker has reduced his release clause from over 100 million euros to 65 million. Hansi Flick has long admired the Guinean forward and sees him as the perfect successor to Lewandowski. This season, he has 6 goals and 3 assists in 8 games. Last season, he had an incredible 38 goals. Barcelona sporting director Deco has called for an end to the obsession with signing a traditional striker, stressing that the team can succeed without one. We shouldn't be fixated on a number 9. You can win without it. Look at PSG. They won the Champions League without a classic striker. Ferran can play as a 9. It's not a problem, Deco said. In Flick's system, flexibility matters more than fixed positions. Lewandowski brings experience, while players like Ferran add movement and energy. Barca are planning to sign a new forward next summer, but Deco's message is clear: the revolution has already begun. Barca are keeping an eye on Upamecano. Bayern are struggling to renew his contract, and his agent demands a huge signing bonus. The French defender's deal expires next summer, and Liverpool, Real Madrid, PSG, and Barca are all interested. Barca joins the race for Marc Guéhi. Fabrizio Romano reports that the Crystal Palace defender won't extend his contract and will be available next summer. Bayern, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Barca are all in the race. Guéhi is looking for a new winning project, which could work in Barca's favor. Flick sees him as the perfect defensive addition. Lamine Yamal is back, just in time for El Clasico. According to Marca, Barca's winger will recover in time for the match against Real Madrid at the end of the month. The 18-year-old missed the game against PSG and Sevilla due to a groin injury, but could return against Girona right after the international break. His comeback is a massive boost for Barca amid injuries and a dip in form. The Real Madrid legend Toni Kroos admitted that Barca's style is the most beautiful in Europe, but it could become a problem in the Champions League. If Pedri, Yamal, or Rafinha have a bad day, any team can knock them out, Kroos said. He added that after the 75th minute, players get tired and fail to switch to a defensive shape. In La Liga, it's less noticeable, but in Europe, their style could turn against them. And that's all for today, folks. Drop a like if you enjoyed this update, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. We'll cover everything about Barca. So, Visca el Barça, bye bye!